What's up, guys? About to go out here and clean the truck. It's an absolute mess. I have not cleaned it since before deer season, so it's been about a month since it's been cleaned, and I mean it's just dirty. I mean it's just dirty. Inside's terrible. I mean I even got trash on the hood. I'm just messing with you though. We're gonna go ahead and get us a pinch of this here Grizzly. I'm gonna be cleaning out my truck because as soon as I open this, you'll see how bad it really is. Literally just piling up trash. So, gonna get this bad boy cleaned up. Like I said, it ain't been cleaned since before deer season, so every weekend when I stop to get something to eat, this is what ends up happening. It gets on the floor. So, gonna sit down in here real quick and get us a dip. Set my camera up. Alright, that works. Let's get all this trash over. Ooh, empty water bottle. That's pretty handy. Even though I do have an empty bottle already. By the way, work yesterday bought me a log of Coke Wintergreen for $11.08. So that's the only, I never buy logs, but that's when I find them like that, I always do. So, like I said, I'm gonna get a picture of this here, Grizzly Wintergreen. Obviously, I don't do Grizzly very often. I'm a Copenhagen guy, so I don't know how I feel about this. Grizzly just burns me for whatever reason. It feels like it burns more than Copenhagen. I don't know why. Got about a pinch and a half left. Go ahead, here's our dip. If you're taking a dip with me, get a little dip up. Little killer filler. So this right here, Yarvo. So if I'm being real, Grizzly Wintergreen is probably my third or fourth, probably my fourth favorite wintergreen. I prefer their dark wintergreen to their normal wintergreen. And Kodiak is really my number one, but I can't afford Kodiak, so Copenhagen is up there. All the blackberries. Anyway, I'm gonna get to cleaning the truck, but first I want us to do a little review on this Grizzgreen here. I don't do it very often. I don't enjoy Grizzly as much as I do Copenhagen. And that goes for any Grizzly product. Even the dark, I would prefer Copenhagen to it. Right there, about a half a can of Copenhagen. And I got a whole log, so. I really was not going to get Cope Wintergreen yesterday. So when I saw that they had this log, it was only $11.08. I was like, yeah, let me get that log. But, overall, Grizzly Wintergreen's not terrible. Just it burns, like physically burns my gums more. Like my gums don't get torn up from them. Like if I do Copenhagen for a real long time, my gums will get real sore. Like if I do it a bunch of times in a row. Grizzly doesn't do that, but it physically burns. Like I can feel it burning. So that's why I just don't do Grizzly as much. I'm more, Copenhagen. Actually bought that there can of Coke long cut last night. that's really about my everyday dip. Honestly, it's what I'd prefer to do all the time. But I always end up doing wintergreen a lot. So Grizzly, one thing I can say good about Grizzly is it packs very well. Copenhagen, all their long cuts, they don't pack great. Wintergreen and mint pack okay with Copenhagen, but like just long cut original or Southern blend, these just don't pack near as well. They're kind of here, I can show you what I'm talking about with this Southern blend here. Now this is only 2 days old, so it's not very old. You can see if you can see it just looking at it. I mean, you can see it just doesn't pack near as well. It falls over, and it's not even dry. It's literally 2 days since I've opened it. And let me try and get a pinch. End up with like that. I mean, it's just not. It's almost like it's not really long cut, and it doesn't stick together very well. Snuff is the same way. Any Grizzly fine cuts I can't really do. They all kind of fall apart on me. But, you know, all these long cuts that Grizzly makes, whether it be dark wintergreen, dark select, their mint, I hate their mint, but it packs very well, and it pinches very well. Like, let me see, like wintergreen here, this Coke wintergreen, it packs decent. It doesn't fall apart, like I can get a good pinch of it. Like so. And I just can't do that with a lot of Copenhagens, but every Grizzly that I've tried packs really well, and it pinches very well. It stays together. Whereas a few of the Copenhagens pack pretty well and they stay together pretty well when you pinch it. But for the most part, Copenhagen's like it's still long cut. All of it's long cut, but it just doesn't stay together near as well as what Grizzly does. Taste wise, I prefer Copenhagen to Grizzly. I only dip with Grizzly products. I dip every once in a while. Grizzly Wintergreen, Grizzly Dark Wintergreen, and Grizzly Dark Select. That new one that they came out with isn't bad. It reminds me of Coke Straight. Both, you know, Coke Straight and Grizzly Dark Select are both kind of a like sweet tasting dip. They're not great, they're not terrible. But you know, Grizzly, like I said, it packs well and it pinches well, but it burns me. Like Grizzly normal wintergreen, just, you know, premium wintergreen, it burns my gums. Like physically, I can feel it burning. If I haven't done it for a while though, like what I'll do, after I've done Copenhagen for about 3 weeks, I'll switch over and do some Grizzly for about a week before I go back to it. And about once a month, I'll buy a can of Kodiak because it just has more nicotine and I can get a buzz from it. But honestly, like I'm getting a buzz right now from this, but I haven't done it in about 2 weeks. I bought this can a week ago, I guess it's been a week. I bought this can a week ago and did half of it. And I had about from the end of the warning label down left in this can just now. So I actually found this can when I started cleaning out my truck. Still good and moist, so we'll go ahead and throw that in and do a little quick review. But yeah, you know, Grizzly, it's a very, I mean, it is a premium dip. It's like wintergreen or Copenhagen wintergreen. It's, you know, it's a good dip. But Grizzly's just burn in my opinion, so that's why I don't do them too often. But you know, this is like the #1 selling dip in America, and that is because, you know, everybody's thinking, oh yeah, Grizzly, that's what guys dip. So let me get that when they start out, and that's what they stay on. But really, Copenhagen, in my opinion, is the best. So I think that's about gonna do it. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, guys, because when I get to 100 subscribers, I'm gonna do a full can of Coke Wintergreen. You know, if you dip Grizzly Wintergreen, let me know, does it physically, like, do you feel a burn on your gums more so than with Copenhagen? Or do you just prefer Grizzly to Copenhagen if you've tried them both? Be sure to comment what you're dipping on down in the comments. Thank you for watching. Be sure to stay tuned to what we do here in the future on the channel. Gonna be doing some duck hunts in the next few weeks. Duck season comes in Monday, and I'm going duck hunting Monday, so probably gonna have a video on that. If nothing else, I'll probably go give me a dip and just have a little topic video. I don't know what the topic will be, but do a topic video. But you know, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video.